I'm a huge fan. Buy now, guys, and thank me later, okay?
Good morning. Today I'm super excited to bring you these highway pegs by QualMounts. They are incredible quality, solid, super strong. I'm so happy that I finally found something that's going to work on the bike. These pegs come with them, of course, and they come in 3 different lengths, and you guys are going to see that later on, okay? So let me show you what it looks like on the other side and get on the bike and show you an overview as well. As you guys can see, the seating position is incredibly comfortable. All right, let's get on the road so that we can talk a little bit more and show you additional footage.
They also make this reservoir cover that is designed to hold the ram mount. I mean, it works incredibly well. This is one of the things that really surprised me, and the build quality is fantastic. All right, let me switch camera so that you guys can see the foot pegs from the side. Look how natural it is to just extend your leg out this way, and it just feels so natural, so comfortable, and it just makes a world of difference. The challenge with highway pegs for the Rebel 1100 is finding ones that are actually going to be in the right position to make it work, okay? It's not very easy because how do you determine where the peg is? If the peg is over here because it's mounted to the frame, it raises your leg too high and it's uncomfortable. I'm already getting a cramp. And if it's too low, then you risk it being low when you're taking corners and scraping. So finding the perfect one in the right position, it took me a long time. I had to actually settle for the other ones that I had. And you guys remember I used to have to put my leg on it this way because I couldn't extend it like that because it was a bit too high. But these, it's just in the right position for me, and you guys can dial it in to your dimensions as well. It's not just, for me. The cool thing about it is that all the sizes that they have and the actual 2 different designs. I'm a huge fan. Buy now, guys, and thank me later, okay? Because this works right out of the box. You don't have to do anything. We'll go into detail once we do the installation. So let's get back and we'll get the installation done and talk a little bit more.
All right, let's do a quick unboxing so you guys can see what comes in the box. So the first thing you're going to notice is the fact that it's actually made in the US, which is fantastic. And they send you these great instructions that we'll go over together. This is before installing it on the bike, and I'm going to show you the full range, okay? These are the arms, and they come in 3 different lengths and 2 different designs. I'll show you that in a sec. These are the actual foot pegs that attach over here. These are actually the hubs. And when you're holding them, they are solid, man. They're really, really good. They are, I believe this is hard anodized aluminum, military spec, if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic quality to it. And these are the clamps that actually hold them to the actual bar, okay? So this is a different size and the other design as well. So this is, as you guys can see, is open. So if you prefer this design, this is what they have. This is a 9.5 inch. Let me double check this one real quick. I think this is a 6.5, actually 7.5. And then the other one is this one, which is a little bit shorter. So you can actually fine tune it to your liking. This is 5.5 inches. And then when we're doing the installation, we're gonna find out exactly which one is gonna work best. What I also want to point out is that these allow you, check this out, these fit this way, you see that? And every click is actually 10 degrees. So you can fine tune it to whatever angle that you want. It's great, I can't wait to get them on. Qualcomm also makes this reservoir cover so you can fit your GoPro right here. Very, very cool product actually. I haven't seen one of these in person, but I really like it. They make another one. Check this out, which is the ram ball mount, so you can attach whatever it is that you want on it. They make it in black as well as this beautiful chrome, so that if you prefer the chrome color or for bikes that have chrome, these are very, very cool, and we'll get it installed so we can see what it looks like. To help you find out what length arm you need, My recommendation is put on your riding boots, sit on the bike, extend your leg where it feels comfortable and natural. So just above the actual foot brake, just like that, as straight and as low as possible. Grab yourself a tape measure, put it at the bottom of your foot and see where it lands on the actual crash bars. That way you can see on mine, it says approximately 7 inches, okay? So this helps you to find out what length arm you need. The first thing we need to do is to make sure that the surface is clean. Then you get the hub and you position it, find where you want to put it. For me, it's going to be right over here, okay? And what you can do is you can have it facing forward, or if you prefer, you can have it facing rearward depending on, your dimensions, all right? So I'm gonna try mine out this way, and if I don't like it, I'll end up changing it. What they recommend is making a mark over here and another one on the bottom. That way you know where it's going to sit, and you can put some tape over here so that you can protect your paint. Okay, after installing the tape, you guys need to keep something in mind, all right? So this is gonna go like that, and I ended up shifting it a little bit taller or higher. These are the clamps, right? So what you need to pay attention to is there's a number. Let's see, does it come out? There's a number right here where it says 27, okay? So what you need to keep in mind is the 27 goes on the bottom. Look, do you see how there's a gap? So that when you apply torque, it's going to clamp down on it this way, okay? These bolts are 3/16. These are the top ones, these are the bottom ones. The top ones are torqued to 13 foot-pounds. The bottom ones are torqued to 15 foot-pounds. Now it's time to install the arm. As you guys can see, very straightforward. And this is what allows you to make those adjustments 10 degrees at a time, see? Very, very cool. Solid as a rock as well, by the way, okay? So it just takes one bolt to hold it in place. Again, this is a 9/16. After taking a couple of measurements, I think this is where I want it to be for the time being. We'll do a dry test, of course, before we head out. Now, these are the actual pegs that they provide you. They're just generic. They did it this way just to allow you the opportunity to get your own if you wanted something nicer than this, but at least this will get you going. And the bolt over here is actually 6 millimeters. Okay, let's try it out for fitment. This is the very first time, so let's see. Okay, so I angled it back by 20 degrees, which is 2 clicks over here. For reference, I'm 5'7" with a 30-inch inseam. Okay, so I angled it out by another 10 degrees to push it out a little bit. Let's see how this feels. Okay, this is probably ideal, I think. This might be the best position, but of course we're gonna have to take it out and test it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the installation on the other side. I hope that you guys found this helpful. Please give this company a try. I had reached out to them and asked them for a sample because the minute that I saw it, it just clicked in my mind that this is gonna make perfect sense for the Rebel. And what we're doing is we're actually looking at developing a clamp like this one to fit on the frame, okay? Have an amazing day, you guys.